If you want to get in contact with me, the best way to do it is on Instagram. If you just want to say what up, if you want to tell me you love my videos, you can tell me that you hate my videos, but the best way to do that is on Instagram. Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. So, Doja Cat shows love to Nicki Minaj and Russ, and TrifeDrew takes an issue with Punch's interview with Adam 22. Plus, Lord Jamar responds to Eminem saying that he is a guest in the House of Hip Hop. Let's talk hip hop.
Who I need desperately to put out more before I pee on myself is Nicki Minaj. Okay, so listen to this. You can say, oh, Nicki, I wish you put out more songs, queen, to like everybody else. But then you have Nicki, who is she's so substantial. She has implanted herself so deeply into all of us and into music and into rap and into hip hop in such a way that in a very fucked up and sad way, people have underappreciated her, and I don't think that that's right.
This is funny as hell, right? Because, alright, the other day, Doja Cat, she went on Instagram Live and she was just ranting, right? For a very long time, and it was funny as hell, and I guess maybe she was drunk or something like that, and other people think that she was on drugs, and we'll talk about that in a minute, right? So, anyway, she goes on there, and she's talking about female rappers being put against each other and how the record label likes to start beef between female rappers, right? Then she goes off into a tangent and talks about Nicki Minaj specifically, right? She shows so much love to Nicki Minaj. She says that she loves Nicki, that Nicki needs to drop new music like today, right? And then she says that the general public and hip-hop fans don't appreciate Nicki Minaj and take Nicki Minaj for granted, and that Nicki Minaj deserves her flowers, right? This is fire, and I absolutely agree with Doja Cat. First of all, Doja Cat is a dope-ass talented rapper, right? But Nicki Minaj is in my top 5 and also my number 1 most favorite female rapper, right? So I agree, but Nicki Minaj kind of got her own thing going on, and sometimes she's hot, sometimes she's cold, and just the other day, fans were asking her on Twitter if she was pregnant, and she said, yeah, I'm pregnant with ideas for my album, right? So Nicki Minaj is like in another world, right? But then also Doja Cat starts talking about Russ.
Listen, stop. I'm gonna fuck you, but also... Let me restart. Russell, I'm gonna fuck you, but hold on. Wait. Truth is, shut the fuck up. Because
this is funny as hell, right? Because y'all know how Russ is, or not really how he is, but how he used to be back in the day, right? A few years ago, Russ had a chip on his shoulder because he was always mad about, people taking him for granted, saying, I sell this, I sell that, I sell hard tickets, people come to all my shows, right? I produce my own music, I record it, I engineer it, I write it, everything, right? So here's Doja Cat just laughing her ass off. Again, I don't know if she was drunk or what, but she's like, I will fuck Russ. She's like, Russ, I am gonna fuck you, right? Which is hilarious. She's like, I am gonna fuck you, but I just need you to shut the fuck up because nobody cares that you produce all your own music. It was just funny as hell, right? And Russ, the reason why she was even doing that is because Russ was on her live watching it, and he was just like commenting while she was saying this with like laughing emojis and everything like that. So clearly she was definitely trolling Russ. It was funny as hell, right? But she had the giggles so much that a lot of fans on Twitter thought that she was like high or something. They're like, nah, Doja Cat can't just be drunk. She has got to be like coked up or something, right? So after that, Doja Cat goes on Twitter and she responds to the fans that were like, are you okay? Are you on drugs or something? So she says, LOL, people think I do drugs, right? Then she goes, I think I was scared that I had boogers, but if you guys want to be worried about me doing cocaine, that's fine. At least you care. That's nice of y'all, right? Because she kept like playing with her nose and sniffling and all that stuff in the video too while she was going off, right? And then she follows that up with another tweet and somebody says, you was looking a little shaky on that live, mama. We just worried, right? She responds to them and says, I had to get an IV for the alcohol poisoning shortly after. I overdrank. That's why I looked fucking terrible, right? So alright, cool, whatever. Doja Cat's good. She was really drunk and high, and she was just on Instagram going off on everybody, right? It was funny as hell. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
Wrote records for him and shit.
I would love to get your perspective on this. Is that okay? So you wrote what records you write?
I wrote shit on Stupid. I wrote the bridge on Kanye and Nicki Minaj. Oh my God, I wrote that.
Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at his
Kanye
face.
and Nicki Minaj. The damn. Oh my gosh.
Look at his face, bro. Man, this shit is crazy, bro. This nigga, bro. If you wrote that shit, bro, on God, bro, I swear to God, bro, I'm gonna give you everything I got right now and just hand it to you on the silver platter. But fuck that though. Just look at this. Just look at this. He wrote that.
I wrote that.
Look. Where's his name? He says stupid, right? That's me. That's Danny. That's fucking Bobby. All right. That's Bobby right there. That's me. Okay, now let's go down, right? Let's go. You said you have the Mama song with Kanye, right? Right here. Look. Again, that's Danny right there. That's me. And that's Kanye West, Murder, and Nicki.
All right, so that was TrifeDrew, right? And for y'all that don't know, TrifeDrew is, according to 6ix9ine, when I first maybe saw one of 6ix9ine's very first interviews, was with Punch too, and it was on This Is 50, and it was backstage or something like that, and 6ix9ine was standing up, and there was a bunch of people standing up too, and I think Billy Otto was there, but TrifeDrew was there too, right? Shotty was there too, and then TrifeDrew was standing there, and I remember 6ix9ine going, see him? See this dude right here? This is the man right here. This is my best friend. This is the man right here. But I guess, 6ix9ine was saying that because TrifeDrew was writing for 6ix9ine, right? And TrifeDrew has been running with 6ix9ine since, way before the 9 Trey and Treyway thing. He was running with 6ix9ine back when he was doing other kind of crazy punk, rap, rock music, right? When 6ix9ine was really popular in Eastern Europe and everything like that. When niggas in Brooklyn didn't even know about 6ix9ine, right? Before the rainbow hair, when 6ix9ine had lime green hair, and the only rapper he would do music with was Famous Dex or somebody, right? TrifeDrew has been with him all since then, before Scumlord Dizzy, the Crip shit, before Shoddy and the Blood shit, right? So the whole situation is that Adam22 interviewed Punch, and they were just kind of talking about everything Brooklyn, right? The interview, the title of the interview says 6ix9ine's former DJ details everything that happened or whatever like that, but that's not all they talk about. The interview was 2 hours long, and they talk about everything from Jeezy Moolah about to get out of jail to, Punch's misunderstanding with Pop Smoke. They talk about everything, right? But to kind of focus on the 6ix9ine portion of it, only because TrifeDrew, 6ix9ine's peoples responded to it, right? Is very upset at Punch, but not because Punch, did an interview or talked about 6ix9ine or anything like that, or even said that he wrote something for 6ix9ine, right? So here's the situation, right? As you see there, TrifeDrew was showing that Punch said that he wrote some part of the hook for 6ix9ine, and TrifeDrew was like, what? You wrote part of the hook, my nigga? You didn't write nothing. You see the credits right here. Clearly you didn't write that, right? And we get all that, right? But I really think that TrifeDrew was just using that part of the conversation to really throw shots at Punch, because Punch said something that probably didn't really sit well with TrifeDrew. And Punch basically was like, yo, TrifeDrew is cool. He was writing 99% of 6ix9ine stuff, but TrifeDrew was really quiet. He's not saying nothing right now, right? Punch went on to explain that the reason why TrifeDrew is not saying anything and is not really voicing his opinion on the whole 6ix9ine situation is because he wants to maintain his relationship with 6ix9ine, because he wants to, when 6ix9ine gets out of jail, probably continue to make money with 6ix9ine, right? So then Adam22 asked Punch, well, did you ever consider just trying to maintain your relationship with 6ix9ine and getting money with him too when he gets out? And Punch was like, no, because my whole career is not based off of being 6ix9ine's DJ, right? He went on to explain he has a hand in Young M.A. shit, Designer shit, Jeezy Moolah shit, Pop Smoke shit, Fabio Foreign shit, just pretty much everybody from Brooklyn, right? So he's like, I got integrity. There's 11 guys locked up. You know, I talked to Crippy. I talked to Shoddy. You know, Free Mel Murder, Free Row Murder, all these people, right? And he's like, I will not say a word to 6ix9ine. I don't care about maintaining that relationship, right? That's what he was saying to Adam 22. And so TrifeDrew kind of felt like Punch was throwing shots at him on that. So he used the whole, you said you wrote something for 6ix9ine as to just clown him, right? So anyway, Punch saw this and he actually responded to what TrifeDrew said.
The Sunday morning before we actually met Kanye that day, in the hotel room with Tekashi. You don't remember, like, am I gonna get bonus points for reminding you this shit? I don't even understand why, but nonetheless, Tekashi called you on speakerphone like, yo, bro, we gotta get this shit done, because that's his normal formula. You get what I mean? All fair. You're on speakerphone. I'm in the hotel room with Tekashi. The bridge is already done, and we was going over this whole shit. Damn, oh my God. That was already done. I already had it written. Like, is it a cookie? Did I get credit? No. Did I pursue credit? No. I didn't even pursue credit. It's cool. You got credit. You've always had a relationship with 10K and the label. All props.
All right, so now you can see Punch basically breaking down when he did write that hook for 6ix9ine, right? And the whole situation is like, and I really do believe that Punch had a hand in writing that hook and helping him with it and everything like that. And then of course they called TrifeDrew because TrifeDrew was supposed to write, you know, 6ix9ine's verse or whatever like that. And then it goes from there. Yes, you know, TrifeDrew was credited on the credits saying that he did write it and Punch wasn't, but a lot of people don't get credited with stuff. A lot of people are ghostwriters, plus Punch wasn't really chasing that kind of thing. Doesn't want to be a writer. He's not, you know, cool with the record label, anything like that, but TrifeDrew definitely is, and probably writes for other rappers on that record label too, like Trippie Redd or whoever else too, right? So it was just crazy. Punch basically just kind of cleared that up because he don't want TrifeDrew out here making him look like he's a liar, but really I think that TrifeDrew was completely mad about something else that has nothing to do with Punch saying that he wrote for 6ix9ine, right? But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Alright, Joe, so yesterday I talked about Eminem basically doing an interview with Crooked I, right? And the whole situation is, right, that Eminem did an interview with Crooked I. Crooked I asked him about his beef with Lord Jamar and asked him if he considers himself a guest in the House of Hip Hop, right? Which I didn't think Crooked I would do. And then Eminem said, you know what? I am a guest in the House of Hip Hop, essentially, right? I know I'm a guest in the House of Hip Hop. I'm not trying to be a king of hip hop. I never said I was a king or anything like that. I just respect the craft and all I want to do is rap, right? Shout out to YBN Cordae, right? Crazy. So, all right, Lord Jamar saw this and he responded to it on Twitter, right? So Lord Jamar says, this shit is case closed now, right? Now, all together, repeat after me. White people are guests in a house of hip hop that black people built. Thank you and good night. Drops mic and leaves the podium, right? Then he goes, but at least the ego was quilled enough to admit that admit that what I've been saying all along, right? Then Lord Jamar goes, I guess his ego wouldn't allow him to say, okay, yeah, you're right. Lord Jamar was right the whole time and I was bugging for even coming at him that way. My bad. I guess I am a guest in the House of Hip Hop. But him just saying, sure, yeah, I consider myself a guest in the House of Hip Hop and not specifically mentioning Lord Jamar's name is good enough, right? Lord Jamar's the main one who said that Eminem was a guest in the House of Hip Hop, and for Eminem to say, yes, I agree, I'm a guest in the House of Hip Hop, he absolutely should say, fine, I agree with Lord Jamar that I'm a guest in the House of Hip Hop. But of course, I think that Eminem wants to secretly battle with Lord Jamar for whatever reason. But I think Eminem grew up listening to Grand Puba, well, the whole Brand Nubian. So I really feel like he wants to, it's just the same thing as like Machine Gun Kelly wanting to battle Eminem, right? Machine Gun Kelly grew up listening to Eminem, and why would he want to battle somebody that he looked up to? But I guess it's to like test your own self, right? Test your own gangster, right? And so Eminem absolutely does want to go up against Lord Jamar because Lord Jamar is somebody that Eminem grew up listening to, right? Which is why he said your group's off the chain, but you're the weakest link because you know there's no way around it. You cannot front and act like you didn't listen to Brand Nubian when you was coming up, right? But anyway, this is cool. Hopefully, you know, Lord Jamar and Eminem could squash their beef now, and we'll see what happens, or Eminem Eminem could just say, fine, 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 you know, I admit it. Let me just beef with Nick Cannon and that's it, right? But let me know what y'all think about this and everything else in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Follow me at Johnny Fastlane on Instagram, and y'all already know what to do. Peace.